Last week, you may remember our tech expert Mike Yawney from Calgary joined us here in studio to talk a bit about Apple Intelligence coming to our Apple devices. It launched just last week. He also had a Canadian television exclusive with Greg Jozwiak, the Senior Vice President of Worldwide Marketing for Apple.
And it was really interesting, Kara, because Mike was explaining to me how requests you make can be done either right on your device or you can reach out to the cloud for answers. Privacy remaining the utmost of concerns. And this morning in part two of our exclusive, Mike asks about that plus the future of AI on our devices. Have a look.
First of all, we're only going to go up to the cloud when we have to. When we do, we're going to minimize the amount of data that it sends up to the cloud. All right, and we're going to encrypt it on the way up there. And then we're going to act on it with Apple silicon-based servers. So again, we're extending the same privacy you have on your iPhone, for example, up to the cloud. It only uses that data during the time it needs to do what you've asked it to do, after which it's not stored, it's thrown away, right? And you get your answer back and everybody's great.
A lot of parents are wondering about the privacy with their kids' information, their children's information when it comes to Apple Intelligence.
Yeah, and again, that's why that privacy is so important, right? It applies to all of our users, and it isn't something you have to turn on. It's just the way we architected the system. Now, you can also use ChatGPT. One of the things that we do is that's an option, and we've made a seamless integration to it. But we've also extended privacy support to what's going on with ChatGPT in that, for example, it is free, right? It's part of our Apple Intelligence system, if you will. It allows you to do this without creating an account. And again, they can't store the things that you do. So they obscure your IP address. They can't trace things back to you, which is typically a way that some people want to track you on the internet as they follow your IP address. So again, a lot of protections that we built in there because we do want kids to use it.
So I'm curious, if you pulled out the Apple crystal ball right now and you were to think 10 years from now, what do you think we're going to see on our iPhones and our devices when it comes to artificial intelligence? Where is it going to go, do you think, even 10 years from now?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. I wish I was smart enough to answer. I referenced, just how the internet has grown, over the last, 30 years or so. I think this is going to be similar, right? It's going to have an organic growth. It's going to grow where people need it to grow. And we look at it, we're just laser focused on what we have today and making it more useful, easier to use for people. But this is the beginning.
Oh, gosh, sure. It sure is. It is going to be very interesting to see what's next.